Hi folks, Greeno here. Where am I today? Well, I am on a train and I'm heading down to Weymouth. Now the reason for that, I'm going to film one of my Christmas episodes today. Now when I did my M&S Christmas episode recently, overwhelmingly in the comments people were asking me, can you go and check out Wetherspoons Christmas menu? So that's what I'm going to go and do today in Weymouth. Now in Weymouth there are two Wetherspoons. So what I'm going to do, go to one, order something there, then walk up to the other one and order something there. Two different things off the Christmas menu. Two different Wetherspoons. Why not, eh? So, I'll see you when we get to Weymouth. Right guys, so I am in and I am seated. I've come to the Swan Wetherspoons first of all. That's down towards sort of the harbour end of Weymouth. And they have here the Christmas menu, of course. So what I've decided to order from here, we're going to go for a more sort of traditional Christmas lunch kind of thing. So it's a sliced turkey breast and winter vegetables. Now I reviewed that last year actually at Wetherspoons down in Poole. And as I recall, it wasn't the best meal I've ever had, but we'll give it a try. It says here, we got 4 slices of turkey breast, pork, apricot and cranberry stuffing, roasted carrots and parsnips, Maris Piper mash, pigs in blankets, peas, cranberry sauce and gravy. Now I've gone for a pint with that. It's a pint of Reverend James. This is a beer made by Brains out of Cardiff, and it's one of my favourite beers out there, to be honest with you. So, the meal and the drink all together comes to £14.75, which is pretty punchy for Wetherspoons, I think. We'll see how it is. Right folks, so my food has arrived here, a nice warm plate actually, which is good. Got lots of turkey here, pile of mash, it looks like kind of microwave pre-prepared mash to be honest with you. Some peas, a big stuffing bowl, a couple of little pigs in blankets, cranberry sauce here in a little pot on the side, and all smothered in plenty of gravy. They've not scrimped on the gravy in fairness, so that's good. We've got the pint here as well. This, like I say, is Brains Reverend James. Now, when my mum used to run a pub, she'd sometimes get this in and she'd let me know if she had it on so I could go down and have a couple of pints of it. That is good. That is good. Right, so where are we going to start with this this meal? Pigs in blankets, I reckon. They're always one of my favourite things on a sort of Christmas lunch. So these are just mini little ones, little cocktail sausages, wrapped in bacon there. Like I say, smothered in gravy. It's pretty much bite size, isn't it? So let's just go for it, shall we? That's actually not bad. The sausage is just a catering sausage, but the bacon has got a really nice smoky flavour to it. That I like. Where shall we go next? Right, we've got all these veggies on the top of here. So we got, I believe these are little cubes of parsnip, and we've got some carrot here as well. And these should be roasted. I mean, they don't look very well roasted. They're kind of very pale in colour. Not bad, not overly sweet, which I don't mind with a parsnip, to be honest with you. That carrot was a bit soft. So, yeah, all good, thank you. There we go, just had a check back there, which is always nice. Don't always get that sort of thing in a Wetherspoons, do you? Let's try another carrot, see if it's the same as the other one. It is, yeah. That's a bit of a shame. I'm guessing, again, these come in pre-done and they're just kind of warmed up in a microwave or whatever. It's kind of made the carrot go a bit soggy. But the parsnip's okay, no issue there. Stuffing, so this has got cranberry in, I think it's got apricot in as well. So it's a little bit different to your your regular sage and onion kind of affair. And it's quite a big size stuffing ball, like I say. Again, I'd like to see a little bit more colour on the outside of it, perhaps. But let's give it a try. A little bit of gravy on there. It's okay. Got quite a herby taste to it still. You can taste some sausage meat in there. I'm not quite sure that the sweet elements in there really complement everything too well. I mean, I know you expect that on a Christmas dinner, don't you? Because cranberry goes everywhere. But yeah, it's not bad. Okay, for a place like this, for you to actually get sausage meat in the stuffing ball is pretty good, I think. Just not sure about the balance of flavours of it. But it's pretty good. Peas. Now, I know people will say peas are peas. I like peas. And these, in fairness, have still got their nice green colour, so they've not been sat around in a pan of hot water. It's actually pretty decent. Nice bit of bite to them, not overcooked. Good peas. Mash. Now, like I say, I mean, this does look to me like it's like a pre-done portion of mash that comes in and has just been heated up. It definitely is. It's got a little bit, almost like an artificial flavour to it, but it's nice and smooth. And it's well seasoned. A nice bit of salt and pepper in there, which is pretty good. I say, would it be better if they're making their own mash on site out of fresh potatoes? Yeah, of course. But it's not that bad. Yeah, overall, it's slightly above average mash, I would say. Okay, haven't tried the turkey yet. So we've got 4 slices of this turkey. And what I will say, looking at it, we're looking at it from underneath, it does just look like the sort of turkey you'd get in a sandwich in a supermarket, you know. It's obviously not hand carved on site or anything like that. But there's 4 slices of it. So it's a decent portion. I say, because this whole meal has come to $14.75, you'd expect it to, wouldn't you? Certainly in a Wetherspoons. So we'll try the turkey as it is first, and then we'll add a bit of cranberry sauce after. Yeah, that's not the best. Like I say, you can tell it's just a processed turkey. I don't think it's even a sort of real turkey breast or anything like that. I think it's probably just formed turkey. So it's, you know, it's not brilliant, but I guess in a mass sort of catering place like this, that's what you're going to get, isn't it? The cranberry sauce improves it though. Got a nice sweetness, a little bit of sharpness from the actual cranberry itself. I don't mind that actually. So once you combine it all together, that works pretty well. So let's get a bit of a mouthful of everything, shall we? We've got a little bit of turkey meat there, a little bit of stuffing, we've got a parsnip, a bit of mash, some peas, a bit of good proper mouthful. There we go. A little bit of that cranberry sauce on there too. There we are. Let's get this in. You know what? It's okay. Certainly better than I remember it being last year. I think last year maybe I just got unlucky. And it was pretty poor quality, I think. This, like I say, it's kind of a bit like a roast dinner you get in a supermarket cafe or something like that. Maybe slightly better than that. So what are we thinking about a score of this as I'm going along? Obviously we're going to head down to the other Wetherspoons in a little while and try something else off the menu. You know what? The veg is just okay. The carrots aren't great. The little pig in blanket, good. The stuffing ball's all right. The meat's not the best. Everything else is kind of just heated up. But I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, I think. Definitely a 3 out of 5, actually, because the beer is delicious. Right, guys, so that was the Swan in Weymouth. Smithy, I told you I'd get there eventually, didn't I? And shout out to William and Peter, who I've just been chatting with, having a beer just after finished the lunch. Great lads. Anyway, on to the next one. I think it's called the William Henry. We'll find out when we get there. Come on. Right folks, so here I am in the second Spoons here in Weymouth. This is the William Henry, and I've ordered another thing from the festive menu, of course. Had a nice little walk along the seafront in between, get some fresh air and all that sort of thing, walk off that little Christmas dinner. So, what am I going for here? It is the Big Cheese Chicken Burger. Now, of course, we all eat lots of cheese at Christmas, so they decided to put a big cheesy burger together here. So this has got brie slices, topped with 2 halloumi fries and a blue cheese dip on the side. Now, I could have had that with beef, fried buttermilk chicken, or char-grilled chicken breast. Actually, I'm not even sure which of the 2 chickens I ordered. We'll find out when it comes. I don't mind either, to be honest with you, so that'll be interesting. And that, again, with the sort of little deal, comes with a beer for £13.24, which isn't too bad, I don't suppose. Beer this time has already been delivered to my table pretty much as soon as I ordered. We have got a Leffe, a Belgian beer. I think that'll go quite nicely with a burger and fries, don't you? There we are, even got proper little branded glasses there as well. That's rather nice as well. Slight change of camera angle here, folks. It's the only place I'm going to be able to put you to be able to see the food when it arrives. But just to let you know, the Christmas menu here does say on the front it's available from, well, it started on the 13th of November, and it is available all the way through to the 31st of December, excluding Christmas Day. I guess Spoons might not be open on Christmas Day, I don't know. If they are, they've probably got some weird Christmas menu going on. I'm not sure what's going on in your life if you're coming to Spoons on Christmas Day, mind, but each to their own. Anyway, a couple more sips of this and hopefully the food will be here soon. That is good. Right guys, didn't take long at all. Food has arrived. Come and take a closer look at it. So then guys, pretty simple meal if we're honest. So we just got a portion of their chips or their fries, however you want to call them. The burger here, it's not the biggest bun in the world, it has to be said. But we've got the 2 halloumi fries here on the top. I'll take them off actually because you can't really eat them with them on there, can you? A little stick holding everything together. And inside here, got a toasting on the bun, 2 slices of brie. So I have got the just the regular chicken breast rather than the crispy one, and a bit of salad underneath. Is there any kind of dressing on there? I don't think so. There is red onion in it though. We'll be pulling some of that out, that's for sure. I'm not a big fan of raw onion on a burger. So, let's try the chips with this blue cheese dip. So it's got a little pot of the dip here, as you can see. Wetherspoons chips are pretty decent generally, aren't they? They're very consistent. Nice and piping hot. Let's see how this dip is though. Creamy. And to start with, I didn't think there was much of a blue cheese flavour there. But it does come in. Not crazy powerful. Obviously blue cheese is quite an intense flavour, isn't it, generally? It's been dampened down in this kind of creamy, almost sort of mayonnaise-y sauce. But I've got to tell you, it's got a good flavour. It's a nice consistency to the sauce. It's coating the chip nicely. Greeno approves. Halloumi fries, these are all the rage, aren't they? You can get them all over the place. You're going to get a cheese pull on this? Look, not really. Not that kind of cheese though necessarily, is it? So, you can see inside there. Hold it a bit closer. There we go. It's got that saltiness you expect. And that kind of, it's like squeakiness, isn't it, on your teeth? It's a very, very unusual texture of cheese halloumi. But I quite like it. I like the fact you can cook it and it kind of holds its consistency. I'm guessing these have been just thrown in the deep fryer because they're very evenly cooked on the outside. That's pretty tasty, I have to say. Right, let's move on to this burger. So, I'm wondering just how hot this chicken is, because it doesn't seem to be melting the brie. So I turn it upside down and have a little look on the bottom, and it's not sort of wilting the lettuce or anything underneath either. So perhaps it's not that hot, the chicken breast. But we will see. So let's see if we can get a bite with pretty much everything on it, shall we? The flavour's not bad. I quite like the brie. I'll hold this up close so you can get an idea of the cross-section of the burger. It is a very thick chicken fillet. It's like a whole chicken breast in there. The salad, in fairness, is nice and crispy. The tomato is juicy. The chicken breast itself is a little dry, but not so much that like it's inedible or anything. It could just do with being a bit moister. But with the sort of salad veggies around it and the cheese on top, that does counteract that a little bit. The bun itself is holding together well. So that's a bonus. Not a brioche bun. Well, I've got to say, I mean, it's a nice enough chicken burger. Or chicken sandwich. Again, if I call it a chicken burger, there'll be controversy in the comments section, let me tell you. It's just a chicken breast in a roll. Is it a chicken burger or is it a chicken sandwich? It's a bone of contention. Flavour-wise, it's actually better than I was expecting. The chips are good. The blue cheese sauce, whilst relatively mild, it's a nice flavour. And the burger, apart from the cookery on that chicken breast, isn't bad. Is it better than the Christmas lunch I had down at the Swan down the road? Sort of Christmas lunch, there's no roast potatoes or anything on it. I think so. It's more enjoyable to eat, just not quite sure how really Christmassy it is. But I think I would have to score it a little higher. So I think we're going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. It's tasty, and for the price, it's not bad. I mean, what is it, £13 for the burger, chips, and a beer? I don't think that's unfair. So yeah, I think a 3.5 out of 5 is a fair score. Right then, folks, back on the train, ready to head back to Greeno Towers. So what do I make of my overall experience with Wetherspoons today on their Christmas menu? I think it was okay. Not too much better than that, to be honest. The roast dinner was better than I remember it being last year, but still not great. I think I might have been a touch generous with a score of 3. It was probably closer to a 2.5. The chicken burger I quite liked. probably would have worked a little bit better with the buttermilk chicken, with the sort of crispy on the outside of it than just a regular chicken breast. Although at least it's a little bit healthier the way I had it, I guess. The blue cheese dip was quite nice, and the fries are the fries. I think overall that was about £28 for the 2 meals plus 2 beers, which anywhere else you'd think is great value for money, but it does seem a little bit punchy for Wetherspoons. Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I think overall I'd probably say about a 3 out of 5, combining the 2 dishes. I think that's about fair. Does it get Greeno's green light? That is the question. Not quite, I don't think. It's an amber light. Definitely an amber light. It's definitely not a red light. Definitely had a lot worse food recently than that, but also had a lot better. So if you want to get down there, like I say, very, very cheap, kind of pre-Christmas meal, at least it's a couple of different things on the menu, isn't it? Are they perfect? Not really. Are they adequate? They certainly are, but that's kind of what you expect from Spoons, isn't it? So yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this video looking at the Wetherspoons Christmas menu, don't forget, click a thumbs up on there, it does help with the channel. And if you're new around here, you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see some more, you can always subscribe, you can set your notifications, all that good stuff, and you'll get to see when new videos come out. Right, time to head back to Greeno Towers. Where will I go next though? You'll have to watch the next video to find out. I'll see you then.